Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. Today we are going to be doing the weekly psychic predictions for the week of June 8th through June 15th of 2025. We are also going to be doing a deck review of Sacred Power reading cards. And then once that is done, we're going to be doing the weekly psychic predictions. I have done a review of this deck before, but you know what? I've been called to do it again, so that's what we're going to do. So, Sacred Power reading cards, and it is Transformative Guidance for Your Life Journey by Anna Stark. And this is a deck that is in my collection. It is a 36 card deck, and I have to tell you, I like this deck a lot. I think it's a fun deck. You'll see. So it does have a substantial book that comes with it. I tell people you don't need the book to use this deck because it is an oracle deck. As you can see, there are 2 pages per card. It does come with a full color book. It also talks about how to use the cards and how to do readings in the front, etc. This deck is available on my website. My website is linked in every single video in the description box. But let's get into the deck. So this deck has been used, so we're not going to be going in numerical order, just so you know. So this is what is on the back of every card. I think these are so pretty. And then on the, the face of the card, we're going to go through, and this one is reflection, rest, soul journey, intimacy, self-love, source, unconditional love, angel assistance, exploration, purification, manifestation, sound, change, intuition, personal power, protection, rainbow dragon, animal kingdom, energy balance, community, communication, devas, abundance, divine consciousness, transformation, retreat, compassion, truth, boundaries, freedom, illusion, lightning, sacred wisdom. I love this one. This one's the cover art. Tree of life, medicine, and affirmations. So I have to say, I like this deck. It is in my personal collection. I do use it regularly. It is a larger card. Now, I have a smaller size hand, but this is a larger card. It is a really good weight card. It has good shuffleability. They don't stick, but they also don't go flying all over the place. It is a good weight, a good size, really pretty pictures, great energy in this card deck too. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pick some cards, and I do not normally use the book. I say when you get a deck, make it your own, but there's something I want to show you. So let's get started. We're going to do the weekly psychic predictions for the week of June 8th through June 15th of 2025. Let's just see what the week has in store for us. Let's clear the deck, and we're just going to arbitrarily pick a few cards here. Okay. Let's put this aside and let's see what this week has in store. Let's look at the story for us. So this is going to be a week of abundance. There is going to be abundance that's going to be offered to us. But we have the card of lightning. Now, you might say, what does the card of lightning mean here? Okay, this is a perfect one. Let me grab the book for us to say, okay, let's see what the author / illustrator has in mind with this one. So sudden changes and changes ahead. Be cautious. So I'm only reading the sort of quick summary. Now, that's precisely what I was going to say, but I wanted to show you how you can use the book. You don't have to read the whole thing, but if you sort of look at that sort of keyword heading, you can use that. So things are going to be offered to you or going to be offered to us, but then it's going to be changes. So it's almost like we have to say no takies back, because it's going to be taken back. And you know what? We're going to have to put up protection in order to protect ourselves. I say this every single week, and I'm going to say it again. When we get to the crystal, you are going to see why I picked this crystal for this week. This is precisely what I was getting for this week. So this week, it's going to look like things are going to be offered to us in a wonderful, great way, but don't get too attached to that, because things are going to, there's going to be a lightning that's going to come in and strike it and just sort of take it right away. And we have to protect ourselves, because when you get so hung up on this being offered to us, being taken away, oh my gosh, emotionally, that can be very challenging. I'm going to switch and do some cards from Personal Predictions Oracle, which I did a review on, I don't know, was it a month ago-ish? You can look. It's titled, whoops, that one wanted to pop out. So let's, oh, how many? Three wanted to pop out, but I still want to pick a couple others. Now these are a lot slipperier than this deck, obviously. So let me pull this one. Discontent. Oh, you can't see it with the reflection. Discontent and loss. That's precisely what this, no, I'm sorry, the lightning card was saying. Caring for others. So there's going to be a loss. We're going to have to care for other people. There's going to be some career advancements coming in this week, but it's going to be a really good time to rest and relax, because what is going to be coming in? Oh, there's a love connection coming in. Ooh la la. That's awesome. We'll take that. I'm going to put this story all together in a minute. I know it doesn't really make sense right now. We've got the cards of love and connection, home and family, and then renewed passion. Okay, so what this is telling me, there is going to be these things that are going to be offered to us. It is going to be taken away. There's going to be a bit of a loss around those things that were being offered. We're going to have to learn to care for ourselves and care for other people, because there's going to be a great amount of loss. Sharing what you have, sharing you in order to help others. And within that, you're going to see there's going to be some career advancements that are going to be coming through for some of you that are really putting that out there. But you need to rest, you need to relax before this can. With this energy happening, you need to rest and relax so this can happen, the career can happen. And I love that this, so it's giving us some not necessarily positive cards here. These are not necessarily positive cards at all. I know I have this sitting on top of it, but these are not positive cards. These are positive cards. So when there's negativity with the positivity, it's okay, because sometimes you have to look for the silver lining that's happening within that. So within that love connection, we're going to be protecting the home and family, and we're going to have a renewed passion for the things that we love, we adore. And I am going to another deck. I am going to pull out a third deck this week, because that's what I'm feeling. And we're going with the Mystic Heart Medicine cards. And we are just going to place these all right on top here. And I know there's a glare, but don't worry about it. We're going to take care of that. We have to find our peace this week, because things are going to be burned away when the Goddess of Fire comes up, and it's going to help us with the self-mastery. This is saying we need to speak up. When we are finding, I know that glare, when we are able to be offered that peace of mind that's going to be coming in, we're talking about a new job, new love possibilities here, offering of new things. That's bringing in peace of mind. It's bringing in peace and tranquility. But with all of that going on and the Goddess of Fire coming up, that is telling me that we need to burn away physically and metaphorically what is not working for us. And when we do that, we are able to speak up and say, you know what, this is working for me, this isn't working for me. And when we can have self-mastery over what we know works for us and what doesn't work for us, that is how we are able to stand up for ourselves, speak up for ourselves, because a lot of times we're coming at these things from a place of innocence, and we need to have that awakening. We need to have that grounding into recognizing what it is that we need to have for this week. This is clearly a week of chaos. There is going to be things offered and then things snatched right away. You think these things that are being offered are going to be wonderful and permanent and long lasting, and they're not. They're going to be very temporary. It is going to appear to be a good thing, but it is the wool being over your eyes. It is bamboozling happening this week. Peek behind the curtain. Speak up. Don't be so innocent. Use your voice. Burn away that's not working for you. If you have traits within your life that you're always picking the wrong situations, you're always picking the wrong jobs, you're always picking the wrong type of people to be around, when it says burn away what's not serving you, it means using your voice and saying, no, this isn't working for me, so we can find our peace. But we need to ground into what it is that we really want. Yes, we might have an innocent way about us, but when you recognize what it is that you really want, you can speak up for it, and you can ground into where you want to be going. I always say, if where you're at isn't where you want to be, do not ground into that. Ground into the future of where you want to be, where you want to project your energy to be going to. Very interesting week ahead. I wish all of us well with this. Funny enough, the crystal I picked for this week, let me make some space here. The crystal I picked for this week, you might see it sitting here in front of me. This is a smoky quartz. Smoky quartz, opposite of typically the crystals that we talk about. Typically we talk about left-hand crystals. The left-hand side of the body brings the energy in. The right-hand side lets the energy out. Typically, I'm talking about bringing in. What is it that you want to bring in? That is not what I use smoky quartz for. Smoky quartz is a right-hand side stone because it releases what is not working for you. It can be a detoxer. It can balance the yin yang energies, yes. But in that balancing, what do you need to let go of in order to have that full balance? For me, smoky quartz almost always is a right-hand side stone. And, you know, people have said to me, how do I know what the stones are going to do? Because you look at the characteristics of crystals and different stones, and there's like pages of what these stones can do and represent. You're going to say to the stone, I need you to help me detox. I need you to help me clear. I need you to help me cleanse my energy. That's what I'm going to use you for on the right-hand side. You know, smoky quartz can help you connect with earth energy. But sometimes, what do we need to let go of in order to connect with earth energy? Do we need to release fear, worry, self-doubt, all of that in order to achieve what we need to achieve? Now, when I'm saying this is a right-hand stone, I'm talking about you can wear it on your right hand as a ring, as a bracelet. If you wear it as earrings, it's balanced. You don't have to worry about it. Pendant, don't worry about it. It's balanced. It's in the middle. You can wear it as an anklet on the right-hand side, or when you are sitting at your desk, you stick out your right hand. That's the right-hand side. I keep this on my right-hand side of my desk. When you're laying in bed, whether you sleep on the right-hand side or not, laying in your bed on your back, stick out your right hand, that's the right-hand side of the bed. You can put it under the bed on the right-hand side, on the bedside table, whatever works for you. So it's always funny to me how the stones, which I divinely pick before I start doing these videos. I don't pick these cards before the videos. You see me pick them live here with you guys. So it always kind of cracks me up how I'm divinely guided. And sometimes when I'm told to pick a stone like this, I'm like, okay, what's up for this week? I already can read into that. And I was only told to pick one stone this week. So that tells me we have a lot of clearing away to do this week. So if we're just going to go just based on the stone alone, we have a lot of clearing away of energies, clearing away of things that are not serving us this week, things that are not working for us this week. A very interesting week ahead. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please check out my website, elementalenergieswithchrisanne.com. I have a whole bunch of decks on my website, including the one that we did the review of tonight, which is Sacred Power Reading Cards, is available on my website, along with tons of other decks, including my deck, which is available for pre-order. I also have crystals, jewelry, artwork, and free classes as well. I have paid classes, but I also have some free classes as well, and free printables, etc. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Thanks so much. Take care. Be free.